Hi, my name is Sarah Cochran, and I am currently in Florida, visiting with my parents for a month, and I'm rocking the Wesley Seminary gear we got at the gathering that my husband and I went to. So that's pretty awesome. Normally, my home is in Indiana, though. Right now, we're living in LaPorte, Indiana. My husband and I just left a church that we were revitalizing. We were there for about 3 years, and we're currently living a little bit of a different life inside of a community of people. They are worship leaders, missionaries traveling the country. And so we've been invited in this kind of in between ministry stage in our lives to live with them. So that's in LaPorte, Indiana. But right now, I get to spend some awesome time with my family here in Florida. Um, so I'm enjoying 70-degree weather instead of snow, which is amazing. Um, but ministry context is a little bit difficult to explain right now, but I'll try to do it quickly. So have been in youth ministry alongside my husband. We planted a church where we're there for about 6 years, and then God called us out. We ended up going to a church to help kind of do a restart revitalization effort, and handed that off to another church as a campus of a larger church. And God called us to a unique ministry during this time in our lives. We are working with a place called Destiny Rescue, an organization called Destiny Rescue, I should say. Um, they rescue children, boys and girls, out of sex trafficking all over the world in about 7 or 8 different countries. And so, living inside of a community with about 20 other people in a very large home, and traveling with them uh, as they lead worship, and then us speaking on behalf of Destiny Rescue. And also, they have interns that live there that come in and out. And so, there's a lot of discipleship that happens in that community setting as we travel throughout the U.S. and recruit missionaries in different churches. We are helping to raise up disciples and missionaries to go abroad, and assisting pastors and churches to try to reach people through mission. Um, so, as our culture can get on board sometimes with rescuing kids from sex trafficking, um, but maybe not as much loving the neighbor next door. It's a good on ramp for discipleship, we're finding, and we're excited about the curriculum that we're writing and just coming alongside pastors. We know what pastors go through and have been there, done that, and so just helping churches to help their people grow spiritually through this avenue. So it's a really neat, unique place that we are at, ministry setting wise. And so I will try to be very specific in my posts as far as what I'm writing about, which situation or perspective I'm writing from, in response to posts and things like that. Um, I have personally served as a children's pastor, spiritual formation pastor, and been over small groups and things like that. Um, did lead co-pastor for several years as well. So it's been a great journey, and we are in a very unique place. Did not expect to be here as of even a few months ago. I would say August um, time frame. All of this started kind of shifting and changing for us. It's a really great opportunity, though. Um, so ministry. What was the other question here? Um, Impact. I can tell you, uh, just in spending time here with my family, thinking about memories growing up in community and inside of a faith community. Um, wasn't always in Florida. Actually, did not have never lived in Florida. Really hasn't that I can remember, other than maybe when I was a baby. But my parents moved all over. Dad has been a pastor for 40 years. But I picked up my grandma today from the Bible study that she leads. And as I picked her up, also picked my mom up from the church. She was there cleaning and doing different things, and talking about one of the ladies and families that she's been discipling. And as we were leaving, we pick up all of this bread they call it a bread outreach. And I say all of this to say we dropped it off at a place that called Daily Bread here in Florida that serves homeless people. And somebody had given it to the church, a whole bunch of bread. We gave it to this organization and passed it on. And this was my life growing up. To be back in this environment for an extended period of time, which I haven't been in a while, with my parents and close to my grandma. This is what I grew up in. It was you love, you serve, you give, not because you have to, not because you want to or don't want to. It's just, it's what you do. And it's actually kind of what you get to do. My parents always made loving people and serving people fun, and a part of who we were. And so just thinking about that and being in this environment, tearing up a little bit, I think, recognizing that though I have done many other things, I have a background in social work, and I can just see where growing up inside of a faith family, but also faith communities, the different churches that we've been at, and people that have impacted my life, seeing how that has brought me to be the person that I am today. And that, I think, maybe exploded a little bit even more when I hear the train now. Exploded even more when I accepted a call to ministry in my late 20s, early 30s. So that has been very impactful as well. So yeah, that's kind of me. That's who I am, where I'm from. Look forward to hearing from each of you and interacting with you this semester. Thanks.